Hello, friends and enemies. It's me, V. I think I like that a little bit better. Maybe. I don't know. I decided something, or rather, not decided. It all started with drama. Now, if you know me, 2009, or really anywhere from 2001 to 2016, I was drama. I'm smiling in the way where you're really uncomfortable and you get that giggle, that weird giggle, because you're like, I don't know how to react to this because it's really fucked up. But this type of drama, I actually was not involved. I swear, wasn't involved. But I was on Twitter and somebody made a joke about a YouTuber. And then all of these stans started coming forward being like, fuck you, how dare you talk about this person, you don't know this person, blah blah blah. And it was on the tip of my tongue to say, you don't know this person either, which then made me relive my love and now mostly hate of YouTube, and why I am still at 100 subscribers, and why I hope I never go over that, because this is the death of my channel, essentially. So let's Quentin Tarantino everything. For those of you who don't know, my channel started April 17th, 2006. Me and my friend Brandy were in our college dorm. We were watching YouTube channels. Charlie the Unicorn, The Wine Cone, Community Channel. Charlie, you bit me. We were laughing at this stuff. You gotta admit, you have to realize this is 2006. So 2006, some of the humor is really shitty, but we're watching it, we're having a laugh, we're finding it funny. Who cares? Well, we see Brookers. Brookers got a $30 million to $50 million deal from Carson Daly. So we saw her videos and we're like, wait a minute, what? So I made my own channel because I was like, well, if she can do it, I can do it. It then lay dormant up until 2008, where I found my first video. I'm going to link it down below. It is a hot ass mess. It is garbage, which brings me into one of the reasons of why I hate YouTube that I'll get into. But the reason I'm laughing at that video is because it is me yelling and cursing for 15 minutes straight because someone coughed on me and I got sick from them. And I said a lot of things that I feel, we could do. I also said a lot of things that I would look at and I'm like, for example, I said that, why don't we take the Japanese style of wearing a mask when you're sick? That's Asian cultures. That's all Asian cultures. And as far as I know, like if you go to an Asian country, from what I was told, if I'm wrong, I apologize, where if you go there and you're sick, you're supposed to wear a mask. So then that way you don't get other people sick. So I was saying, if you're sick, wear a mask instead of, breathing your filthy germs all onto me. Who knew? Who knew it would be topical 11 years later? Not me. But all of this got me thinking about my hatred of YouTube, because some of those people that I talked about never went anywhere, or they got really, famous, and then they were like, nope, I'm out. I can't deal with how YouTube is changing because I now have to focus on analytics instead of being creative and funny. And I've seen people become famous for the silliest of things. I've seen people become famous for having no fucking talent, but because they were dancing on TikTok, and then they're in front of a camera and you're like, can you string words together to make a sentence? I don't think you can. Why? So, here are my 4 reasons of things that I hate about YouTube. Number 1, if I had done YouTube, and some of it has to do with the fact of, this is why, again, I have a small channel, and I will probably never, go higher, and I'm okay with that. Number one, quality of the videos and what they allow with YouTube. For those of you who don't know, I am a film and TV major. I went to school 4 times. Wait, was it 4? 4 times. I went to school 4 times. I graduated 3 out of those 4 times, or at least got a diploma saying, you completed a semester. And they were very, very strict. Bond University was very strict. My college, MATC, very strict. All 3 of them were very strict about, this is what you need, this is what we expect when you are putting forth your work. And I'm seeing a lot of videos that are not up to standard. And I'm including myself. I know that I've purposely let myself just go when it comes to videos. I have not put in the dedication that I would have if this were, for example, my student film had severe depression and lack of confidence. It really showed in that video, because you're like, what the fuck is going on? It's more it was more avant-garde than it was being, really scary, and it did not meet the 2646 like I wanted to. It is what it is. I look at the stuff that I did for other people, and I felt so much more confident because I said, this is what they want. This is what I'm going to give them. MATC, they use a lot of my footage in their enrollment video. In fact, if you go there, if you see it in Milwaukee, if you see a thing where a guy is going up on a telephone pole, and you see the camera as it slowly pans and it shows this guy and it stops, that's me. I was in that cherry picker. My big ass went in a cherry picker with a camera, a tripod. I had focused everything before I went, and it was sunny, and I'm just shooting all these guys as they're doing it. I did that. I fucking did that. I got the sign language interpreters as they were signing. I got that. I'm very good at getting good shots. I'm just not good when it comes to my own work because I don't feel confident in my own work. I'm very critical of my work. And when I'm left with these YouTube videos, I will procrastinate because I'm so hard on myself to the point where I'm like, fuck it. Add to the fact that if I had unlimited money, I would buy myself a LOL. Oh my gosh. I would love to have a LOL lighting kit because they have daytime and they have daytime as well as nighttime, or not nighttime but day, and it's just gorgeous. It's outside and actually inside lighting, and it's just, I used it. It was we had it at school. It was delicious. It was gorgeous. I loved it. Those are $500. $500 for that. Not to mention cameras and everything, getting everything situated. I'm someone who, I like having my fingerprints into the things that I make. With this, I'm not really able to edit it to the degree that I want to, because I would mess with the audio, I'd mess with the lighting. I would have storyboarded the hell out of this. Oh, this is what shot we're going to have. We're going to have a wide shot. It's going to be of this park. I'm going to then have a medium close-up of me, or no, wide shot. Go to a medium wide shot where you see me walking by, looking at the water as I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? And then cuts back to me in the house or something, and I would do that way. With here, I've seen a lot of people, do really great work and no one watches it. And then I've seen people do really shitty shots and people like it. For example, and I'm guilty of this. Yeah, hey guys. Oh yeah, I was just doing this. And then as the person's talking to you, they're eye fucking themselves in it. See? Not even looking at you. Not looking at you at all. You see how annoying it gets? Because you want to interact with the person that's talking. They're not looking at the lens. They're looking at themselves in the viewfinder. That is a total rookie mistake. And a lot of them are like, I like autofocus. I don't like autofocus, because autofocus means that you are putting all of your faith in the camera. And if the camera finds something, if you're moving your hands and what have you, the camera is going to focus on that. I would rather have a manual focus where I have focused on it, have one of my friends or myself sit down, then focus on my eye, get it as clear as I can, then do a wide shot. Also make sure that I have white balance before I go and do that, before I set up this shot. Those are the things that I like doing. Those are the things I miss that I haven't been able to do in quite a while. So quality of videos is one of the things that I hate about YouTube, and I hate the fact that I have not put up a great standard of videos, because I know I'm better than that, and yet I haven't. I've just gotten lazy. I've gotten complacent, and that's a shitty thing to do, because when you get complacent, that's usually when someone fires you or says, to hell with you, we'll find someone else. Another thing that I really don't like is the stands. And the stands, or the people that don't like you. The people that don't like you, fine, I get it. Not everybody's a cup of tea. For example, Amberlynn Reed. Once upon a time, I looked up her videos. I was on a weight loss journey, 2018 February. I looked her up. Started watching a video, noticed that she had a lot of dislikes, and my first thought was, what did she do to have this many dislikes? Because I have been on YouTube since 2006. I've watched people where I've been like, oh, this person's such a, great YouTuber, and then come to find out that they're actually a piece of shit. And it's like, oh, well, okay. So my first thought isn't, oh, this poor person, why are these people coming after him? My first thought, especially if it's a YouTube channel, what did this person do to piss off this many people? I then went and dug further. I went to her oldest videos, started watching that, and then I got recommended all the things that I've ever lied about video. I got all these different videos. I saw that she was doing a mukbang, but she was saying she was weight loss, and I'm like, why was this recommended to me if she's not actually losing weight, but she's feeding herself food on camera? What's going on? And trying to talk sense into it and trying to be critical at the same time, making sure like your voice is concise and you're saying your piece and saying, this is the issues that I have with you and I don't like this. Please change, because I'm seeing that later on you may have issues. You've already talked about how you've been bleeding for 2 years. You need to see a doctor. And you'll have stands, which I'm going to get into the whole namesake of that, who will come in and be like, how dare you? Fuck you. You don't know her. Neither do you. Just because this person, including myself, is talking to you, the viewer, through the lens, doesn't mean you know anything about them. Remember, people, there are 3 faces. The one that the person shows, strangers and the people around them. 2, close family and their friends. And 3, their inner selves that only they know. That's the first thing I've learned since 2016. No, 2015 is when I learned that lesson of just because you think you know someone doesn't mean that you actually know them. And I put out that video because of stupid blind trust I had in a friend and the horrible things that he did to another person. No. Now, Stan, for those of you who don't know, it's after a song, Eminem Stan, in which there's this guy who's a big fan, but he is so delusional in the sense of, me and you are going to be together, we're going to be friends, this and that, and blah, 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 that he ends up killing himself and his kid and his girlfriend because he is so delusional and up Eminem's ass and is like, I love you, and, all these different things, because this guy has this mindset of this is what's going to happen. And I think one of the things that creeped me out, and one of the things I realized, and was part of the reason why I didn't do as, I didn't go forward when it came to YouTube, is the fact that the lines are blurred. I've seen a lot of YouTubers who've talked about people finding out where they lived and then posting pictures of it, or having videos where they visited that person's house. Philip DeFranco, he was shooting for his show. He was shooting, and somebody came in, and at first he thought it was one of his crew members, and then he's like, hi, who are you? And he was very calm, but he was able to de-escalate it and get the person the fuck out. But I look at other people who don't know when to take a hint, and they're just like, oh, I have to go to this person's house. Why? A person's house is their sanctuary. I don't want to give up my privacy or have people say, because you're a YouTuber, you know, I should be able to visit your house at such a time. No. Or I should visit you because you owe me. You owe me because, you know, I watched your video and I went through all those ads, including that 15-minute ad that was in the middle of your 10-minute video. I deserve this of your time. I noticed that you're at this club. I need to tell you how I didn't kill myself because of you. Don't tell somebody that. And some of you are like, no, you know, they're at a better place. I understand you're at a better place, but you do not go up to somebody and say, I was going to kill myself or do something, and then you stop me. Because here's the thing. You found something to say, you know what? I will go on further. I may have helped, you know, and I'm not including me because no one looks at my stuff. It's like, oh, you're my sunshine. But I know that I've watched a lot of YouTubers where people do it to them in the super chats, and it's made them uncomfortable because it's then the thing of like, oh, wow, I now have this pressure that I help this person not die or kill themselves. And ooh, I don't like that, because you're putting pressure on someone else. You're putting things that you no longer need onto someone else because they carry that. Don't do that. Please do not do that. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. So adding to the people who you know, mean well, but say things like that, add to the fans that think, you know, I deserve to know where you live. Do you know where Brie Larson lives? Do you know where Chris Evans lives? No. And if you do, don't even delete it. Delete it. I don't even want to know how you found out where Brie Larson lives. I like her. I like Lily James. Chris Evans is a great character actor. That's right, I said it. He's a great character actor. He's funny as hell. Not a lot of people can make you laugh, and I wish he was in more comedies, because he can do some shit where you're like, oh, awesome. Drama, anybody can make, you know, drama, but comedy, that's fucking hard and difficult because not everybody laughs. And he made me laugh during Not Another Teen movie. I hated that movie, but there were some scenes where he said some shit that I laughed my ass off. The one where he was, the painting, she's painting, shows a picture of her mother. You know what? I'm gonna find the picture or the video. I'm gonna leave that in the clip as well. I'm gonna write that down. Not Another Teen movie. Because that's funny. It made me laugh. You have to watch it because you're gonna look at it and you're gonna be like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm serious. It made me laugh. That being said, everyone deserves privacy. You can be on, and then there's a time where you can be off. How would you like it if you were working at Target? You get off, you go home, you're like, I'm going to rest. I'm just going to rest. And then you have people come to you and be like, hey, I know you work at Target. Can you give me the 10% discount and use your red card for me? Oh, and can you use your cartwheel as well? Oh, thank you so much, V. I know you may not want to, but it helps me out. And then they be talking to you about your job, and you're like, look, motherfucker, I'm off the clock. Why are you talking to me about this shit? You should have talked to me when I was on the clock. I am off the clock. Don't do that to other people. Leave people the fuck alone. Don't go to their houses. Nobody wants you to go to their house. Imagine you're at your house and then some random stranger comes to your house and says, oh yeah, I saw you on Facebook, and I was like, I have to meet her. You would be scared as shit. You know you would be. So we got quality of videos, we have stands, and people who like you. I would say also, besides the people that like you, the stands, you got people that start to dox you. either intentionally or not intentionally. I've seen two threads on Twitter that pissed me off. One, someone was a sex worker, and this person was a sex worker. They were on a reality show. The company did not know this person was a sex worker. This Stan, or this person watching it, was like, I know who that person is. He's, he was in porn, blah, 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 and posted a link and added the actual company. The company then got rid of that guy, that contestant. They said, oh, he left, wasn't feeling well, but truth be told, they fired him. Because you have to realize, if you are working in entertainment, as shitty as you may think, oh, everyone's going to like me for being in porn, guess what? There's still that shitty, horrible stain of when people find out you're a sex worker, they don't want to work with you. The Big Five, or it used to be the Big Six, which was 20th Century Fox, Disney, before, Disney swallowed them whole. Oh God, now I gotta remember. Warner Brothers, Universal. Oh, I can't remember the other two. Right now. What the hell? There was Fox, Kassan Meyer, I can't remember. MGM? Is it MGM as well? Oh my God, I can't remember. I'm sorry. But now the Big Five, 5 companies. A lot of them are family friendly. So if they find out things about you that you've done, they're like, nope, we're going to walk away because, that's going to hurt our brand, our company, because people are going to boycott it. They're still afraid of that. That's why I say to anybody who's on OnlyFans or Pornhub, make sure you hide your face. Make sure you hide any tattoos, any freckles, moles, scars, whatever you have. Make sure that you hide it, so then that way people can't go, hey, wait a minute, I know that person, I saw their face. Never include your face in anything. I know you think it's great. It's not great. Don't do it. I'm just saying, if you're going to do sex work, please make sure you don't have your face in it, because people are still prejudiced, and a person lost their job because they were outed by somebody. I also saw an actress where she said that she was 20, I think she said she was 26, 27. She's not the first actress to lie about her age. There was a woman in the 1990s who said that she was 18, 19, and she wrote a script. Everybody loved the script. And then somebody's like, hey, ayo, she's actually 30-something. Now, this woman looked young enough to where she could pass for early 20s. She had been a struggling screenwriter. And when she said that she was younger, then everybody was like, oh, we want to get with you. And I saw the same thing happen to this actress, where she said she was about 28, late 28. Not even 28. She said that she was younger. And somebody's like, no, she's not. She's 30-something. Do you know how hard it is as an actress or as a woman getting into the entertainment business and being over a certain age? And then you're just going to be like, no, that's not her real age, and you did it for clout? You took money out of someone's mouth, possibly, just so you could go and get clout and get internet followers, or have people go, oh, cool, I'm going to listen to your shitty music that you did not spend any time actually doing, but you just thought, hey, this is awesome, and I'm going to make money from it. No, fam. No, you got me fucked up on that. Last thing, relying on the fans. This is one of the things that really messes with me, because I've seen it happen to a lot of YouTubers. I look at Graveyard Girl. She was someone that I kind of watched, where she shot up her, Colleen Ballinger, Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star. And out of all of them, I would say right now, well, before COVID and before we found out everything, Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star were the two that were making the most, because they learned how to change their brand. They knew how to spin shitty things that had happened. They admitted to shitty things that they did, or They then later try to spin it so it wasn't as bad. And it's amazing. It's amazing with what I saw with them happen. And then when I look at Tana Mojo, Amberlyn Reed, Foodie Beauty, Eugenia Cooney, all these people that have done some problematic things. Now, some of you are like, what has Eugenia Cooney done that's so problematic? Her purposely dressing in clothes that shows off her body, knowing that she's in the depths of her anorexia. She's just, and the clips, the shots that she has, is very manipulative. And to me, it's very manipulative because with the thumbnails that she purposely picked, she picked thumbnails that would have people go, what the fuck? And then they'll click on it. You have her, I mean, you had her in the cosplay where the clothes were just hanging off of her. And people had clicked on it. Like 1 million people clicked on it because they were like, oh my gosh, I want to see it. It's very manipulative. And that's one of the things I don't like. How people have to be manipulative with catchy thumbnails or shitty titles to get people interested into watching them in order to go and then get the money. And at the same time getting the money, not really doing anything with it. Bragging about how you spend $5,000 on food a week during a pan-fucking-demic. That's what a TikTok user did. And then she was like, oh, well, I was just doing it with my best friend because we're best friends. And that's the whole point of the TikTok. And then she later came in and said, oh, no, I'm sorry. You know, I'm lying. We weren't actually doing it for that and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And it's just that thing of like, come on, read the room. And I don't think these people read the room. And a thing that I'm finding myself looking at these YouTubers or these influencers is the fact that they have all this money, but not a lick of common sense. Common sense. Save some of the fucking money for a rainy day. Common sense in the sense of, do you have anything else that you're good at? Do you have a personality? Yes, you can edit and make yourself look amazing and awesome and, oh, wow, I want to know more about her. But if you don't have a personality to carry your ass, guess what? You are not going to go far. Yeah, you look cute, dressed up like this and that, dancing and singing really shitty songs like, me and my boyfriend. Wait, no, Stasi. That's the song. I don't know why I thought Beyonce. I like Beyonce. I want to apologize to Beyonce because it sounded like I was saying me and my boyfriend, but I was trying to sing that one girl. Driving me crazy. My baby. I watched that video. I still don't know what the fuck they were doing. It was, and then them paying money, and they either can't sing, they can't act. And they get directors who have no idea how to shoot things. At least tell a story. I'm sorry, I'm getting off subject. Woosah. We will talk about that another day. But I'm gonna let you guys go because now I'm getting heated thinking about YouTubers spending money on shit that they don't need. Meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out how to pay off everything and survive during COVID. Talk to you later, and as always, fuck YouTubers.